So I've temporarily put the car back together again, except for installing the actual unit. You'll see the opening there for where the double high installation is going to go. That's going to be your DVD screen and your backup camera screen, along with, of course, the underlying radio and Bluetooth functions. Now, by law, you can't show anything in the front DVD screen unless the car's in park, it's stopped. So we're going to do that by wiring up to this handbrake to make sure the car is stopped. You can still have outputs that go to back screens, which you can buy separately, for in case you have children in the back, you want to play a DVD movie. So we're going to run wires back through this console, down below it, and come back underneath the console. It goes to our center handbrake. Your handbrake may be located differently. This one here is right next to your console, makes it very easy. Besides monitoring that and making sure that our handbrake's on before the DVD screen will be allowed to come on, we're also going to make sure that the camera knows when to turn on. We're going to do that by hooking up to the switch that controls when you go into reverse. So the camera says, oh, I need to come on so we can look back and take a look at where we're going. So this is the center console for the Honda, and this should work for most brake systems, that once you remove something near the center console or wherever your brake is, there's a switch that tells the car that the brake's on. So we've taken this wire right here, this white wire, and we've added it to the black wire that's already clips onto that brake switch. So this is going to send the signal back to our stereo and then say, hey, I'm in park, so you can go ahead and stick a DVD in and play, watch cartoons, whatever you want to watch on your DVD screen. Now I've torn apart the center console again. You see I've pulled everything off of here, and you'll see right here down underneath the shifter, look inside here with a flashlight, we're going to see a little switch that tells us what position the shifter's in, and that's for the reverse camera, so the reverse camera can tell when you're in reverse, and so it lights up. So I got it back together again to show what it looks like, but you're going to put it in here. You only have two connectors basically. You're going to have to hook up your stereo and your power connector. That's one connector right there that you've already put together with your wiring harness. And then here's your antenna connector for your radio. That's it. The connections for your other functions, the backup camera and the DVD brake indicator, are all going to be built into the wiring harness for that stereo. So once you put it in here and bolt it in, you should be ready to go. Well, here's the first installation. Now you'll notice it sticks out quite a bit. There's a big gray border around it. That's the default one that came with this unit, and I didn't like it. It took up too much space, pushed it out further, interfered a little bit with the shifter. So I decided to go to a private site and buy another adapter. I went and looked it up, and sure enough, there's a double high adapter right there that'll fit any Honda Accord in certain years and everything. So decided to put that in place. So I did that. I had to file the inside a little bit to make it fit perfectly and everything, but what we end up with instead is a nice flush installation, except for the part where the screen, which you'll see later on, pivots out to load up your DVDs and everything. But it's a nice smooth installation, looks good in the car. So basically all we have to do now is install our backup camera.